Hello, I just want to talk briefly about acquiring images for this first project in VCD 1000. So I'm in Google, and we've done this a zillion times before. I typed in Alexander Rodchenko photography, or whatever topic the project requires, and I get all the hits. Okay, nothing new there, right? So what I want you to do first is click images, and you may have done this already too. Nothing new there. Okay, but what I want you to make sure of is a couple of things. Acquire a high-res image is one thing, and make sure you don't acquire just a little low-res thumbnail. A lot of students could just cursor over this, right-click it, and save this image, and I've seen it done many, many times. So you don't want to save a thumbnail, you want to save the high-res image. So what you got to do is, we've clicked images, now we're going to click Tools. And then over here in the size drop-down menu, click size and then choose large. Now only large images are displayed, are filtered. This one is a GIF image, and it is pronounced GIF. I think it should be GIF, but they say GIF. Let's avoid those, just use PNGs or JPEGs. So anyway, so I'll choose this. Let's say I'm interested in this one, so I'll choose this one. If I hover over this image, I get a little readout on how large it is, and that's cool. It's 1600. Try to go with 1000 pixels wide or more. Okay. Okay, so once I'm here, all I got to do is right click and then save image as. So I'll click that, and it'll take me either to Windows Explorer or the Mac Finder, and I'll save this image on my computer. One more thing I want to talk to you about is you have to use some discernment. For example, okay, so I'm in Alexander Rodchenko photography, I got large, yippee, hooray. Oh, I like this one, for example. And now if I look at this, you can see this is obviously a contemporary photograph. This was not photographed by Alexander Rodchenko in the 1920s, right? This is, very, very contemporary. And so I look down here, somebody mislabeled this. That's saying Alexander Rodchenko. And it's from somebody's blog. Well, what this is in the style of Alexander Rodchenko. So a lot of times when you're searching for a certain artist, whether it's Pablo Picasso or whoever, you're going to get hits of images in the style of that artist. Another thing, make sure this is Mr. Rodchenko himself. Don't use a photo of Rodchenko. Again, whatever, say you're searching Pablo Picasso, don't get a picture of Pablo Picasso, get a picture of the work of, So this isn't going to work. I want the work of Alexander Rodchenko. So you have to use some discernment and some judgment and do a little bit of digging. One last thing, like this image I chose before, if this is the source of the image. Now, you will not, NOT, not be required to do this in this class, but some classes you will be required to cite the source of the image. So if your instructor needs you to cite the source of the image, what you're going to have to do is click on the link below it, and eventually, and this is the URL. You would give the name of the website, and you would give this URL to the instructor if that's required. Again, I'm just pointing that out to you as information in case you need to know. For my projects in VCD 1000, you do not have to cite the source. When you get into the portfolio classes and so on, you will have to cite sources of images, depending on who the instructor is. Okay, so that's it. So search by topic, click images, click tools, and then large, and you're good to go. Make sure you're getting the work of the artist and not in the style of the artist, and you'll be fine. All right, thanks.